He denied knowing her in front of everyone, but the next morning, she still packed his lunch. Daniel could have apologized. He could have explained, but he didn't, and she never brought it up again. Daniel was one of the most popular students in college. Confident, smart, always surrounded by friends from wealthy families, expensive shoes, luxury cars, stylish parents. Daniel fit in perfectly, except for one thing. His mother worked at the same college. Not as a professor, not as an administrator. She worked in the cafeteria, serving food, wiping tables, wearing the same simple uniform every day. But every afternoon, her eyes searched for one face, her son. That day in the corridor, she saw him laughing with his friends. Her face lit up. She walked toward him, holding a small lunchbox. "Daniel," she called gently. He froze. His friends turned. She smiled proudly. "You forgot breakfast. I made your favorite." One of his friends whispered, "Wait, you know her?" Daniel felt every eye on him. He looked at his mother, then at his friends, and forced a small laugh. "I think you're mistaken, ma'am." Silence. Her smile faded slowly. "Oh, I'm sorry," she said softly. She stepped back, still holding the lunchbox. Daniel walked away. He didn't look back. That night, the lunchbox sat unopened on the kitchen table. She didn't ask why. She didn't cry loudly. She simply said, "You must be very busy these days." Daniel nodded. "Yeah." She smiled gently. "I'm proud of you." That sentence felt heavier than any scolding. From that day on, she never called his name in public again. She stayed in the background, always watching, always quiet. Months passed. Daniel became the top student in his class. Awards, recognition, internship offers. Graduation day arrived, the biggest day of his college life. The auditorium was packed. Parents in elegant clothes, cameras flashing, excited applause. Daniel had been selected to give the valedictorian speech. Backstage, he scanned the crowd. Proud fathers in suits, mothers in beautiful dresses, and near the side wall, behind a pillar, stood his mother, still in her cafeteria uniform, not seated, not in the front rows, standing, as if she didn't deserve a chair, as if she was afraid to embarrass him again. Something inside Daniel shifted. He walked onto the stage. Applause thundered. He began confidently. "Today we celebrate success." The crowd cheered. But success is never built alone. The hall quieted. "There is someone here today. Someone who woke up at 4 a.m. every day. Someone who skipped buying new clothes so I could buy books. Someone who packed my lunch, even the day I pretended not to know her." A murmur spread across the auditorium. Daniel's voice trembled slightly. "She works in this college. She serves food. She raised me alone." Silence filled the room. Daniel looked toward the side wall. "Mom, please stand up." All heads turned. She froze, embarrassed, but slowly. She stood up. The entire auditorium erupted in applause. Loud, powerful, respectful. Students stood. Parents stood. The principal began clapping. It wasn't polite applause. It was pride. Daniel stepped down from the stage, walked through the crowd, and stood in front of her. "I'm sorry," he whispered, "for being ashamed of the very person who gave me everything." Her hands trembled as she touched his face. "I was never ashamed of you," she said softly. "I've always been proud." Daniel hugged her, not quickly, not shyly, proudly, in front of everyone. And for the first time in his life, he wasn't embarrassed. He was honored. That day, Daniel didn't just graduate from college. He graduated from immaturity. Sometimes we are ashamed of the very hands that built our future. And sometimes it takes courage to admit we were wrong. If you still have someone who sacrificed for you, don't wait for a stage to say thank you.